Hi, this is Michael David Cobb Bowen, and I'm coming to you spontaneously on a Sunday morning after Thanksgiving. And I thought I want to talk to you a little bit about what I plan to do for 2026. And I'm making a case here right now for spontaneity and not scripting stuff, and being a little nappy headed, and maybe if I took up my glasses, being a little unfocused. Um, but I appreciate the thousands of subscribers that I have, and I just wanted to let you know that. Um, I've been writing for over 20 years online, blogging, and it's very strange the power of the internet to put you in contact with people that you will never know. And as a writer, I'm compelled to be honest and forthright and share my mind, and not just random thoughts, but thoughts as I'm organizing them and concepts that I'm dealing with uh, in real time. And it's not something that you necessarily know that your neighbors next door will care about. And that is the beauty of the internet. And I don't want to turn this into an editorial against AI, but against um, more scripted stuff. And I don't mind being wrong. And it's very weird when I publish something, I don't actually read it thoroughly until somebody likes it. And then I'm trying to play that mind game that Steven Pinker talks about. To I know that you now know what I knew when I was writing this, and it clicks with you. And I'll never forget, I used to be on the Well way back in the early 90s. And we had a meetup, and somebody told me, you never know how your writing is going to affect somebody. And I never saw her before or since. And just that one line stuck with me. I wish I could recall her face. And maybe she's still out there in the audience, who knows? At any rate, Stoic Observations is the joy of my private life, um, because I take what I know and what I believe and what I've thought my way through, and I share it with everybody who will come. And that is a miraculous thing. And that is the core of why I do things through computer mediated communications, because I can reach all over the world, although it's mostly United States, um, and 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 connect. Um, as I just wrote in the other day, I don't believe that I'm a marketing success. So I believe that I have an organic audience. Some of you have been reading me since Cobb or Vision Circle. Maybe some of you listened to me on NPR when I was a regular on the barbershop. And I've gone through ideological changes, and I'll be going through some more changes this coming year. I may retire. I may get another gig at a startup. I may just do gig work. Who knows? But definitely, my industry is changing with AI, and there are upsides and downsides. I found a lot of interesting things, but I want to make this pledge that I'm never going to use AI to write essays. The stuff that I do, um, I will research with AI, as I did on the Palestinian nationalism question that not a lot of people liked, but I was focusing on stuff before 1948. So that is kind of a unique perspective. Um, I also know that I have picked up in recent months some significant subscribers, people whose names you would recognize, and I'm very flattered by that, and I want to continue producing stuff that will be an anthropologist's dream 20, 30, 40 years from now. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm chronicling my ethnicity, my intellectual orientation, my worldview, the problems that I deal with, the problems that I perceive that other people deal with. And this is a very human to human kind of thing. Don't get me as a humanist, because I know the ugly side of people. And I guess, that's what somebody who carries a gun knows, that people can be evil, and you never know who is who, and you never know what people are thinking. And so I'm working to continue the communications that I make, so we can all not necessarily come together in a circle, but just understand. I don't want my word. I want my words to be persuasive, but not coercive. And I'm not having an end goal. I'm saying the journey is the journey, and that's all there is. Or as I used to say, if you're searching for treasure, buried treasure, just fall in love with your shovel. And writing is my shovel, and I'm in love with it, and I'm glad you guys appreciate it as well. And I'm going to keep doing it until the fingers don't work. And then if I retire, I'm going to try to make that machine over there work for me a little bit better. But I just wanted to send out a personal note in this American season of giving thanks. I want to thank you all. And I guess that's about it. That rounds it out. So take care. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Treasure the relationships that you have. I know that's very vague and general, but we're going to have to deal with a lot of bots, and it's not going to be fun. If we talked about the city being isolation or alienation that we witnessed in the 50s, something on that scale is going to happen. We may all be men in gray flannel suits. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. Take care.